Tsarist and Communist Russia, 1855 to 1917. Political developments to 1914 and the 1905 Revolution. Nicholas Alexandrovich Romanov was born 18th of May 1868 and was thought to be a weakling. Although he had strong autocratic values, he was unprepared to be a Tsar, as his father died much sooner than expected. He was also controlled by his wife, Alexandra, a German princess who was not very liked by the Russian people. The 1905 Revolution, Bloody Sunday. On January the 3rd, workers of the Putilov Ironworks striked, and on January the 9th, unemployed workers marched to the Winter Palace in St. Petersburg, led by Father Gapon. They had faith that their Tsar would help them, but Cossacks were ordered to open fire on them, leading to 150 dead or wounded. This led to a loss of faith in the Tsar. The Russo-Japanese War. On the 2nd of January 1904, Japan attacked Port Arthur. Russia wanted to expand their Trans-Siberian Railway to Port Arthur, so the Tsar was encouraged to engage in war by pledge. They underestimated Japan's strength, had inadequate military planning and poor strategy. 120,000 people died, and Japan defeated Russia. The October Manifesto. The Council of Ministers were responsible to the Tsar and elected by the Tsar. The Council of State Duma was elected by the Zemstva church nobility and universities. A Duma was a parliament that was elected for a 5-year term and could pass laws. The October Manifesto gave people civil rights such as freedom of speech, conscience and assembly. However, the Okhrana was still in operation, but this was the first sign of the Tsar showing his power, but he still had a lot of control. Fundamental laws. The Tsar could dissolve the Duma at any time, and the Duma had no control over ministers. The Duma could not pass laws without the Tsar's approval. New liberal parties. The Octoberists. These were moderate liberals who supported the Tsar and accepted his promises. The Cadets, left-wing liberals. They were unconvinced of the promises, but they knew that it was in the right direction. They supported the end of radical revolution. Social Democrats, committed to Marxism. They were split into the Bolsheviks, led by Lenin, who believed in discipline, centralization, and the role of proletariat under party guidance, and the Mensheviks, led by Markov, who wanted to cooperate with the bourgeoisie. Socialist revolutionaries. They favoured populist ideas of redistribution of land. They were left-wing and favoured terrorism. The First Duma. This was boycotted by the Bolsheviks and the SRs. This was radical liberal composition. They were strongly critical of the Tsar and wanted state council abolished, universal male suffrage, abolition of death penalty, and civil service reform. They were dissolved in July 1906. The Second Duma. Left-wing started to increase, and it was controlled by Stolypin, who was unliked. It was more oppositional, and it was dissolved in June 1907. The Third Duma. This was more submissive, but the Tsar was still unpopular. In 1911, it had been suspended twice, and October opposed the government. It was dissolved in June 1912. The Fourth Duma. It was largely ignored, and its influence declined. It was too divided to fight back. Political developments by 1914. Stolypin restored order in the countryside, and in 1906 he established a court-martial to deal with crimes deemed to be political. He also believed in radical reform of agriculture, and in 1914 it had improved. However, the problems of the 1905 revolution were never resolved, and in 1912 troubles resurfaced. Grigory Rasputin was a monk who caused a lot of trouble for the Tsar. He was close with Queen Alexandra and apparently healed Alexei, their hemophilic son. He was a troublemaker, and the Tsar failed to take action for his misdeeds, which damaged his reputation.